Hello, hello. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope you're all doing okay. We're going to be diving into the Treehouse build. That seems to never end, but we're going to get through it. It's going to take some time. You might have seen on the shot that I just had up that there are some new things going on. I'm trying to work on it a little behind the scenes for some of the more tedious tasks. That's going to take up a lot more time. So we're gonna get there. It's gonna be a fun, really great detailed build. It just takes time, but I hope you're all doing okay. Hello, Bot Bambi. Welcome in. Hope we're all doing okay, but also have had a great weekend. My mug of the stream for tonight, just so fire. So fire. So fire. But, oh, hello, Finn. Georgiana. Is it Georgiana or Georgiana? Georgiana. Let me know how to say your name just in case. But I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. So I do have some news on updates with the NCAA brackets. Finn, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the score with the South Carolina game, but they did lose. So, call you Geo? Okay. So it looks like Tony won both bracket challenges for the men's and women's. So we'll see. I think Tony said that he might be like just giving you one of them. So so I'll wait for him to confirm on that. But also once he gets in the chat, if he comes tonight, I'll ask him. And so he's up for 2 DLC giveaways that I will give, and if he gives you one, then I'll reach out to you and you can whisper me, or I can whisper you, and we can get that squared away. So we'll see what he does. I have a feeling he's gonna stick to what he said, but I also don't want to give like false hope for anything. But what a wild ride, right? How much? I mean, it was fun for me. I don't know if y'all were watching the brackets as much as I was, but it was a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to do this every year, even though we're not really into basketball here. But it's just kind of a fun thing for us to get involved in. And you don't have to know basketball to make a bracket. So I usually stream for about 3.5 hours. That's my usual around in there. If I get really into things, maybe around 4 hours, but I usually don't go too far past 4 hours, at least on the Sunday night streams. I have work in the morning. I don't do this for a living like I'd love to do. The most invested you've been in basketball? Yeah, that's about the only time I'm invested in basketball is for the bracket challenge every year. Makes it more fun, I think. So a couple of housekeeping things really quickly. We do have a shell challenge going on right now. So if you want to get in on the action, the fun, it's called the Tetris Shell Challenge. You can find it on the gallery, Tetris Shell Challenge, or you can search my name, Dr. Sims. And it should be at the top of my catalog. But anything goes, you just can't change any of the existing walls. All of the exterior walls have to be there. You can add your interior walls, make a floor plan, of course, on the inside, half walls, fences, roofs, make patios, platforms. You can literally do anything. Just don't delete any of the walls that are already there and don't add on to them externally. So we are going to tour these on May 4th. Fun night to do a stream. Just make sure you upload it with the hashtag Dr. Sims Tetris Shell so I can find it. And then if you want to put in the comment, what lot you did it on, that would be helpful for me so I can try to place it on the lot that you built it on. So I think we're still, it's not showing anything yet, but I know that a lot of y'all have downloaded it. So I finished mine today. I did finish mine. We have 42 downloads, y'all. I don't think we've ever had that many downloads on a shell challenge. Oh, well, this one had 55, but not at the time, I don't think. Not at the time. But lots of downloads, so hopefully we'll have a lot to tour in a month. Gonna be working on your shell exterior soon, just finishing a knitting project. Ooh, nice. I'm glad you get to join us tonight. I'm glad you get to join us. It's gonna be fun. So what you can see here, remember the idea with using the clear tiles, and then I was going to sink these down into the ground. I was just trying to lay out some of the gemstones and stuff first. So all of this is gonna be full. It's gonna take a lot of time because then I have to go in with the tool mod and and lower each individual gem down into the ground. So I'm not gonna do any of that on stream because that would be very monotonous and not very fun to watch me do, I feel like. So I started the process with that pathway going up to the front door. So that's what y'all can see here that I've done. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm going with right now. So be really cute. I'm gonna have crystals crawling up the tree trunk all the way up. And so that's gonna be a really pretty little feature there. And I'll put crystals literally everywhere. That's kind of the vibe, but just so y'all know what's going on. Oh, also it looks like my treehouse pole got deleted at some point. Well, that's fun. I'll have to place that back again. I had that there, so whenever I put it back, I don't know what deleted it because I've not really worked on anything on this lot except for the crystals over here. But when we have the little pole here that you can go down, what I did was I added these tree stump steps. So the pole comes on here and then you can just kind of step off of it down here because I wanted it to be a little bit higher up than it was. So that's the vibe there. I'm a little annoyed now that I see that it's gone. I don't know why it deleted, but it did, unsurprisingly. But these are the vibes, y'all. I mean, we're making a lot of progress. We've done a lot on this build. It's just now doing like the nice little detailed things. Geo, welcome in. I assume same one. Same one from YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot I left off with all these cross-stitch things all in this room. So I gotta like get that figured out. This wall over here. Okay. Okay. Can these? Yeah, I can put some over there. That'd be cute. Put a couple of those there. And then let's see here. I can only put that one there. So maybe we could just continue right here where we left off with cluttering up this space a little bit. And then let's do... I'm kind of feeling like putting... Maybe this one, yeah, because it has mushrooms in it. Maybe we could put this one over here as well, but on the... I'll have to put another little island piece. But that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it on the top shelf up here, I think. Not that it matters, but I might as well get it to match. And I might fix that treehouse pole later this stream because that's gonna bother me. Y'all know good and well that's gonna bother me too much. Let's see. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. I want it as small as the other one, but maybe put you about right here, and then I need to raise it a little bit more, just a little bit more. Can do that. Like, let me do a little bit at a time on this. Okay, it was 0.05. I should have just started with that. Okay, so we're good on that. That's pretty much where I want that. So let's go ahead and make that super tiny. Okay, so we got that over there. And then I want these 3 over here on this because they're all the forest creatures. Mel, welcome in. Hello. Are you still stuck at the airport? Joining from the sky. Okay, yay, I'm glad your flight didn't get canceled. I'm so glad your flight did not get canceled. That would have not been fun. I'll make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, I think this is gonna give some really nice cutesy vibes that we're going for. Maybe put that there. This is gonna be tricky because I'm gonna have to use the elevate tool without even knowing exactly where I want this to be. Oh, that needs to go further back. Maybe about right there. Okay, let's try that. And then here comes the fun part. Fun part, oh fun part. Let's start with a -3. I was gonna do 2, but let's see. Okay, so maybe, where did it go? Oh. It's not nearly as much as I was needing it to go. Okay, -0.5. Look at that, right on it, y'all. That didn't take that long. That was not a big ordeal. Where did... Yeah, it's just like chilling under there. I actually don't think I need to worry about that because I'm gonna cover that up with plants, I'm sure. So we got that one. And then we'll put the little birdie over here. Oh, no, get back, get your butt right up, get that back up there, okay. Get your little chirping butt up here on this counter. There you go, okay. Let's try that. I think it's gonna be a little off from where I want it to be. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm not worried about it being exact. That's pretty cute. I like that. And then I think I can actually, yeah, I can leave it on the island piece and rotate it separately. That is so cute. I love that. We'll be landing right before another round of storms. It actually was looking kind of stormy. I've not looked at the radar, but I thought I heard thunder for a second. You love the treehouse so much. Thank you. I know it's been taking a while. I showed at the start. I don't think you were here yet. Also, what is that doing there? But I had been working on some of the crystal stuff. This is the pathway. I started like tiling it together. It's gonna take a really long time. It's gonna take a really long time to put each one of these stones individually under the glass using the tool mod. But I think it's gonna be super cool when it's done. It's just gonna, you know, take some time. But I did the walkway up. Now I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna start here because the sim can walk up like over these obviously, but whenever I was trying to get him to come up the front porch, he was showing this rock as being in the way, and I don't know if when I lower it into the ground, if it'll recognize that it's not in the way technically. And so if they can't go in here, that's going to be a big problem. So I don't even know if this is going to work, or maybe what I could do is cheese it and just not have these two here. So they could at least, you know, potentially walk up the stairs and we just not have them go all the way up to the stairs. So there's a workaround, but I'm not willing to give this up. I want to do this no matter what. But we'll see. We'll see. You'll all see. Okay. Let's get this figured out. Also, I have finished my shell. Oh, I have the bird here and the gnome. Don't want that. Yeah, but also vibes not function. Very, very true. Very true. That is how we operate. That is indeed how we operate. Granted, technically, if I made sure I could put another... I had a... Where's that ladder? Didn't I have a ladder over here, or did that delete too? Okay, am I just going crazy here? I know for a fact that I had a ladder over here going all the way down. I don't remember where it was attached to. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. It didn't go all the way down. It went to this. Right in the tree? Wait. I don't think I realized that I did that when I did that. Can we move this? Oh, no. Not the tree, the ladder. Yeah, we can put it right there. These darn trees don't render in. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I think that's fine. We'll see. Hello, Destiny. Welcome in. Okay. But I'm trying to think. We'll have to, like, ensure that we have another way up somewhere. I could add a ladder back to the back of this, honestly. I'm gonna keep the pole there. Let me just fix this, because that's gonna bother me, y'all. You know it is. I know it is. Y'all know it is. I don't know why it deleted. I don't know how it deleted. I don't know what caused it to delete. But now I gotta put this dumb treehouse on this lot again. I'm gonna save before I do this and then put deletion protection on. Hopefully this does not turn into a huge ordeal. I don't expect it to. It took me a relatively short amount of time the last time I worked on it. But we shall see. We shall see. Thank you for the follow over on TikTok. Appreciate it. Okay. Let me see. Gallery. Treehouse. It's this one, but right? No. Let's get this one because that one looks smaller. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. Now I can't place this. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Alternatively, I know what I could do over on another lot. That would be a lot quicker than having to deal with this. You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. I don't know if it's gonna work the way I want it to work, but we're gonna see. Yeah, Sims be simmin'. That it be doing. I don't know why I just said that like that, but that be what it do. Sims be simmin'. Feel free to say hello if you want to. I do have a daily check-in if you're watching on Twitch, so make sure you fill your cup. Make sure you fill your cup. Redeem your bark roast for your daily check-in. There we go. Leah just did it. Welcome in, Leah. Perfect timing. We're just gonna go here really quickly, and then I'm gonna like create a room. Lost time machine. There you go. Fill that cup up. Fill it up. I got my mug right here. Mine is full. Mine is full. My heart is full. Let's see. I want to see if I can, like, cheese this for a second. Let me just place this down. I'm pretty sure it'll work. I say that. It's just like, I don't actually know. I can't speak right now. Let's go ahead, delete that. And then what if we just kind of boom, boom. Make this super small, you know? It's technically linked to the room, I feel like. Let me see. Let's see. If I copy the room, it doesn't have, okay. So I have to keep the pole in, even though it's attached. So that's interesting. Trying to learn something new right now. Oh, that's interesting. So the pole can move around. And then when I do that, it doesn't stay. Okay, let me go back to before I push the pole out of the room. There we go. Okay, so now if I take this room, copy, paste. Okay, we have the pole in there. So now all I need to do is save this to my library. Treehouse pole. And then career and miscellaneous is where we're gonna, no, not the gallery, my library. People will be like, what? Why did he upload that? Undercover, welcome in. Fill your cup, fill your cup, fill your cup. Okay. Twitch is more delay. Oh, okay, yeah. So people are chatting with Mel's. Gonna take her an extra, probably 10-20 seconds at least. We're working on the treehouse build tonight, so we're gonna be cluttering it up, but I'm fixing one small thing real quick. I've started working on some of the more detailed things off stream, just so we can kind of keep it going, get it pushed out, get it done quicker. So I've done some nice detailed things that I still have a long ways to go, but we have a lot done. Like we have this room practically done. The princess bedroom is done. This one we're currently working on cluttering up and finishing right now, and then we'll have the teen room, the crystal creations room, which is so small. Like this will not take us too long. We already have quite a bit of it figured out. And then we have the little greenhouse area. Then we have the music room and the art room kind of fleshed out pretty well. It's just putting a few nice little clutter items. And then it's pretty much just the exterior. We have the bedroom up here, but it's relatively small, so we can only do so much in here too. So we're almost just focusing on the exterior for the most part. And that's where all the fun is, I think, because we're gonna put crystals and gemstones everywhere, make it more magical feeling. Let's see here. Now let's see if this actually works the way that I want it to. I should plop that down, the lot that gave the inspo for this that we came across months ago. I haven't even looked at it since I started mine. It's kind of funny. Oh, I don't have deletion protection on. Okay. I feel like something deleted over there. Thought I saw something happen. But I'm gonna try to say that it didn't, and then we can delete that. Let me check a few things. I get paranoid, y'all. Y'all know this game is awful. When it comes to stuff like that, it's just like, okay, well, what did it do wrong? What did it take away? What did it delete? What did it break? I think I have all my big stuff, so if it deleted or broke anything, it would probably be something small. Okay, so we have this. Let me lower this back down all the way. Now, it's not going to be this way, necessarily. I gotta think for a second. How did I have this before? I think I had it this way. I had changed it off stream a little bit. Let me see here. I don't remember what I sized it up to, so the problem with this is that it's not as simple as just scaling it up, because then it makes the pole bigger too. And as the pole gets bigger, it gets further from the wall from where it attaches. And so then you can't like keep raising it to get it up higher, or else it's not gonna fit very well. And so, oh, whoops. Let's get this in the right spot. The nice thing is, even though this isn't supposed to be here, it's helping a good bit with trying to make sure it's at least centered, so that's kind of nice. You can't have it completely centered. See what I mean? Like when you scale it up, it kind of has that issue. So by the time we get it mounted to the wall where it needs to be, it's already going to be over in this wall. Like that, which is why I can't scale it up that big. Which is why I had raised it. It's just a little bit of a tedious thing. It's a lot of effort for something that's not even going to be functional, but it's just for vibes. Let me go ahead and raise this up. It's actually pretty much where I had it. Okay, can I get rid of this now? I don't need this. Yeah, Tony won it all. He won both bracket challenges. So he gets 2 DLC. I don't sound disappointed, I promise. I'm happy for Tony. I'm so happy. We're gonna have to crush him next year. Okay. I think it's still too big from what I had before. Here we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. So your body would be here. You hang on right here so you have room for your hands to go down. Look at that. That's cool, ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And then I was imagining, like, once you come down, I put these stumps here, kind of like a staircase that you come down once you slide down the pole. And now we just make this go bye-bye. And then we're gonna save. And then it'll probably delete itself in another load or two. And we'll have to do it all over again. The last thing Tony needs more reasons to gloat, right? Yeah, so everyone, when Tony comes into the chat, we have to pretend like we're happy for him and congratulate him, okay? I mean, we have to be happy for him, right? That's the vibe. Positive vibes, good vibes. That's what we're all about here. Okay, let's go back to what we were working on now. I feel so much better, so thank y'all for waiting to let me fix that, because that was an annoying thing to load into the lot and see that it was gone. Boo-doo-doo-dum-boom. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Okay, we need some like cottage core. Let's get our cottage living. Cottage living. I feel like I have this picture somewhere else already. Something is telling me I already have that somewhere. But maybe we could have it here. Oh, I forgot we had, like, I kind of like the one with the fruit. Maybe not for this spot explicitly, but I keep forgetting that we have other pictures with this. I've used this one before. Honestly, that's kind of a vibe in here. And it, like, gives whimsy vibes with the animals sitting around the table eating. Kind of like magical fantasy vibes or something like that. Plus it's green. Let's do that. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Sorry you're having a negative experience with that. If you have to go, then, like, by all means, don't stress out about it. I appreciate you trying to be here, but if it gets to be too annoying, just know, like, I am 100% understanding in that. I don't know if this is kind of the vibes here. Ooh. I kind of want to do that. And then we have, like, the dishes. I don't think that's here. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't like that one, though. Not for this space. Okay, what if we do... I need to find the dishes. I think one of them at least is base game. The dish set. We have one that's like 3 plates stacked vertically, and then we have one that's 4 plates kind of in a diamond formation. Might need to move my little microphone freezer bony out of the way. I've already passed it. I wouldn't be surprised because I couldn't see the last. Nope, I don't think I did. Keep your eyes peeled. Ooh. Oh, I need to remember that. Oh, I'll add that to my shell. Okay, never mind. My shell's not done yet. That fits perfectly with the vibe I have in there. Oh, we have a club flag too like that? I think I have... Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to save that. I'll put that in there too somewhere. I don't know where because I've already covered the walls for the most part. Yeah, do it. Put that flag thingy. Oh, and this is so cute. Oh, what if we use the knit, because it's knitted? The new little flag. Now, I'm not going to focus on what it means. Like, we're not going to focus on that. I'm just finding one that matches, okay? So, let's see here. And I don't mean that from a negative standpoint either. Because that could have come across the wrong way. I'm just putting this in to see if we can find one that matches. Honestly, that one's kind of cute. And to be fair, I don't know what this one means off the top of my head. Which one is this? I honestly don't know what that one is. We have this. We have this. could put this upstairs somewhere. Oh my gosh, the camera on this lot, y'all already know. I complain about it every time we work on this lot. Maybe we could put this up here, like on this wall. A little bit of wall space right there. That could be kind of cute. I don't want like the sea vibes, I don't think. The llama went... Llama or cat? Like, we already have the bird downstairs. I kind of want to do the llama. I'm going to do that one. Pangender? Okay. There are so many. I still don't know all of them. I don't know. I had to, whenever this first came out and I made my video, I Googled a few of them. I was like, I don't know every single one of these. I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's true. I did not know all of them. Okay. But that's totally cute in here though. And it's like a knit, so works with the vibes. I'm trying to look at all these, like, okay, I do know about that one. All these things that just keep appearing. Oh, that thing is massive. I always forget how big that is, and you can't size it down because then it glitches. What was I looking for? I don't even remember anymore. The dishes. Well, I put that there now, so we don't need that. I was like, that was the point. Oh, wait, I already put those. Okay. Yeah, we don't need those there. I decided to put those there. What'd you make, Finn? You just finished knitting? What is it? What is it? Let us know. Let us know. There's the other one, y'all. This is so cute. So cute. I don't think we have wall space in the teenagers room. Yeah, we did here, but then I put that there, and I don't know if I want to get rid of that for this. It is cute. Let me see the swatches real quick. If there's a swatch that works, I might try to, well, honestly, that one does kind of work. Yeah, the purple and green does kind of work. If we wanted to do that in here. Oh, I wish I hadn't looked, because now I want to do that. That's cute. I really like this, though. I'm going to refrain. I think I'll refrain. Whoa, that just, like, blinded me. It's like, could I just put the door over here instead? just so we could put pictures on the wall. Y'all know I'd do it. Beaded wool socks. Yeah, put a pic in the Discord. Put a pic in the Discord. Show and tell, show and tell. Perfect example for why I have the show and tell channel. Also, the perfect plug, if you're not a part of the Discord, we do chat a lot in there in between streams and YouTube uploads and all that, so I think we have a good time in there. I don't know how we're like, how much stuff I want to put. Y'all know I always want to put a lot. Y'all know how it be. I'll put this right here by the ladder. don't know. It sticks out a little bit to me to have that swatch. But I do like it. We get a little bit of yellow here too. And I also did the stripes, so I guess it kind of works. And then I need to put a little table here. And I'd like to put something else other than just the cross stitch here, like put an object here, maybe a little plant. How's the flat plant size down? Yeah, I think something like this could work here. Might need to size it down even more. That's cute. I like that. We'll leave it orange, I think. I do get it in green, but I don't really like the green on green like that. I think the orange is good. Get some orange everywhere else too. Okay, and then a little table. Empress Honda, welcome in. How are you doing? I saw you over in Zasan's stream. Did you get boba? Did you get boba? I hope you got boba. I've been wanting boba ever since you said you were going to go get boba. Nice. What did you get? What did you get? What did you get? I'm living vicariously through you. You're still eating and got it? I love me some boba. You got our little boba emote too. You forgot a picture because you were that hungry. I've been there. I'm there all the time. Thai tea. Nice. Oh, that's so good. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. That's cute. I like the, well, that one actually with the, just the wood top works too. But I don't like the swatches of, ugh. I don't like the swatches. I don't really want to go with pink, I don't think. Yeah, I will. I'll go with pink. I like the table itself. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And then you get my little cube. Try not to use the tool mod if I don't have to necessarily. Got our little cube. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. We got our little cube. Also, could we like actually put the plant down here? Let's get us a little plant. I don't know if I want to use my like regular like this necessarily. Okay, so it does auto slot down there, but it's not going to be at the right height. Yeah, you be floating. We'll just do it. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Oh my gosh. I hate the camera on this lot. It's just this lot. Like, it's not that bad. There is another lot that I've built on where it's just as much of a pain too, but it's definitely more so here. Okay, now let's just... Oh, this would be cute on top. Oh, we're gonna do that too. Okay, that's what I'm gonna put there. Let's go ahead and put that, and then we'll move this up out of the way. We'll go ahead and get like a mauve to go on top of that. It's a little bit darker than the table. Okay. And then maybe get some books. Let's get some book. Oh, let's get a book. Let's get the Comfy Gamer book. There's the Comfy Gamer book. I know it was sliding on there. Let's do that one. I've never used that swatch. And then, what swatch? We could do the green. I like that because the flower matches really well too. Let's just do that. I'm vibing with that. Okay. Actually, there we go. Put more books over there. Down, 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 down. It's not really the vibe, I don't think. It's kind of cute though. Maybe it could be the vibe. It could be the vibe that we didn't know we needed. Still a little too big. I don't know if I want it that tiny though. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Had deletion protection on. There we go. Even though it wasn't visible, I'd know it's still there, and that is enough to bother me. Ooh, let's do the green with that. I don't use this swatch, like, often at all. It's kind of fun. Pops off that blue really well. Okay. I think oh, wait. Nope. We still have a couple more things over here. Welcome in, everyone. Feel free to say hello if you want to. Or you can lurk away. Very lurker friendly here. Very lurker friendly. So I'm going to go ahead and do another, shout out for the shell challenge. So we do have a shell challenge. If you're new here, welcome. Would love to have you join in the challenge. It's called the Tetris Shell Challenge. It's on the gallery. You can search it that way, or you can search using my username, Dr. Sims, with 3 S's at the end. And it's due May 4th. So you have a little under a month to work on it. Plenty of time to get something cranked out. Just make sure when you upload it, you use hashtag Dr. Sims Tetris Shell. That way I can find it easily on the gallery. I finished mine today, so really excited about that. I haven't uploaded it to the gallery yet because I'm going to do a video on it first. But it honestly didn't take me that long, which is saying something. So if I could finish it relatively quickly, you can too. So with that, I hope y'all end up doing it. I'm excited to tour y'all's builds. I always enjoy this. The past few times we've done it, it's been so much fun. But that is available on the gallery May 4th. It's a Sunday night stream, just like tonight. It'll be our usual at 6 p.m. Eastern time. But would love, 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 love to have y'all join in on that. What if we put one of these little yarny guys in here, like size down? You just downloaded it? Awesome! It's just going to be so hard to block out the container build. It was very cool. Oh, thank you. I incorporated actually containers in this one. That's not what I built, but I did put one container. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I did stream working on it, so it's no surprise what I did. But I did like a science, like research and engineering complex with mine. It wasn't even residential. I think that's why I finished it sooner, was because it wasn't residential and I literally didn't have to add many walls at all. Like it's very much all open space. I added a couple of walls on the interior, but that was it. Like I can think of 4 walls that I added on the interior. The largest one being, I think it was like 3 tiles long. Like it was very minimal on the inside for the floor plan. Has a lot in it still. It would not be a Dr. Sims build without having lots of stuff. Oh, this would be cute. Wait. Oh no. I want to use this. Can we put this? What about in front of this? I feel like it's going to cover up the mushrooms though. That little counter is going to be annoying to work around. Yeah, that's going to be obnoxious. I almost want to put it over here and maybe move the cat right here in front of the mushroom picture, and maybe I can make this slightly larger. I don't know what it is right now, but maybe like, let me try 0.45. Oh, that made it smaller. So it was at 0.5. 0.6? Yeah, like what if we do 0.65? We'll do that. That makes it extra cluttered looking, which is what we want here. That's cute. Maybe we can make this, oops, make this slightly smaller. I don't remember what I sized these things down to. I think that's what it was at. So maybe like 0.45, just a little bit smaller. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I mean, it isn't a small shell, so I will say that. That's why I wanted to give people like over a month whenever I first posted it to work on it, because it definitely has more to it, I feel like, than it looks like. So I can understand Finn with it maybe taking a little bit more time, and it's a little tricky too from a residential standpoint. I remember I was struggling with it when I was wanting to do something residential. I'll put this little guy up here, just like another little trinket of sorts. Oh, whoops. I'll turn off. No. All these levels, I almost said layers. All these levels with all the floors is making this build really hard to navigate whenever you're trying to move your camera around. I'm only going to complain about the camera about 17 more times before the end of the stream, and then I'll be done. So I don't have to hear about it too many more times because I've already done it at least 6. I wish we had a green. Like, these are all like the home Dream Home Decorator colors and Eco Lifestyle colors, and I'm just like, why don't we get the muted green one? Because that one's more blue hue to me. At least on this monitor, it looks more blue. Maybe do the pink. I'll do that. Okay, and now I want to... I almost want to get the cute critter basket. We do have the daughter. I don't know. This just seems really cute to have in here. Maybe we have our well, no, we don't have grandchildren because we still have a teenager and then a toddler. I just feel like this is cute. It fits the vibes. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just cozy. It deleted one of your ceilings when you loaded it. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I feel like there's always something broken in each of my builds whenever I load them. I'm gonna delete these. Let's see how much light we have in here without those. It's actually not as dark as I thought it would be. So let's figure out our lighting situation. We gotta get our lighting situation figured out. What if I put one of these? Got distracted. I don't think I want this one. This one's nice and small. We could put like some hanging pots and pans. That's kind of low though. I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. Here we go. This is the shorter one. Right? I think. Might have been the same one. I don't know. Let's see here. Could put one of these. I don't know if I want it there or just like directly over the dining table. That's kind of cute over the table, I feel like. also get it in a green. I feel like I like the gold though. I like the gold better. Okay, so if I don't put that there, we have these little lantern lights. Those hang kind of low though. The plant light would be cute. If I size it down, what if I put the plant light in this corner? I like the vibe of that. Yeah, I was about to say, I think it comes in a pink too. Could do more like the rose gold color, I think, though. I like that better. That's cute. I like how that is layered. Oh, what? Let me snooze some ads. Make sure I do that the best I can. Maybe I could put like a wall light over this. I don't have a lot of space between the window and the ceiling in the kitchen, but I'd like to put a light over the sink. Not seeing anything I want to use though. This is a problem. These are cute. I just don't think they're gonna work very well right here. And they're also, okay, I was about to say those are the debug ones. It's like they're not snapping to the wall, which is a problem too. Okay. There we go. Oh, maybe that does work fine. Does it look weird just having a single one like that over? I mean, that's definitely over the ceiling, well over it. What if I sized it down and then... Yeah, that thing is still clipping through. I'm not gonna do that. I don't like the way that's looking. Ooh, wait. Okay, hear me out. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Oh, we're on a dumb diagonal. This room is on a diagonal. Diagonally. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I was gonna try to cheat the game a little bit and do something clever. And I can't do it. I mean, I could technically still do it. It's just tricky based on where it's at right now. Yeah. snap right in. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. Forgot we're on this. Okay. Minus 0.050. What is that? I don't know where it took us. Where did that take us? Not where I wanted to be. Yeah, it doesn't work well on this lot. I did use this very successfully, might I add, on my shell challenge build. I used the move part of the tool mod, and I was able to get it, and I understood it and everything really well. For some reason on this lot, it does not work very well. It does not work very well. Keep forgetting about these. These are really cool, and this would be really cute somewhere in this build. This light. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute in here somewhere. It's a little late. What does this look like size down when I rotate it? Okay, I'm gonna figure this out for... Let me see here. Okay. It's gonna be tricky trying to figure out the right position to put this. It's also not rotating from the... I see what it's doing. It's just kind of weird. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this because it would take a lot of trial and error. That's pretty close. It's a little too far down, and it needs to go a little more to the right. That's pretty cute there, though. For the shell, are you allowed to add exterior half walls? Yes. Yeah. Yep. I did that. I already scaled it down, so I don't know. Let me put it at 0.75. Yeah, that's way too big. 0.65. Yeah, no matter what, it's not going to be. It's not going to fit the way I want it to, no matter what. What happens if I put it right up above this? And then scale 0.65. I'm spending a lot of time on this. I do recognize that. I'm like trying to see something. That's like so close. So if it gets level with the top of the counters, it's gonna clip into the window a little bit, but that's not too bad. Okay, now if didn't realize it was clipping in that much. Okay, you know what? I think oh, I did not mean to make it go down that far. Did y'all hear that? They're honking at me. They're honking at me to hurry up. It seems like every time I adjust this and then rotate it though, it won't, it's never enough. Let me go back over this far and then it's gonna be messed up again. I'm about to just give up on this. Okay. Oh my gosh. When stuff starts disappearing like that, I freak out. Okay. Well, we're keeping that because I spent so much time working on it. Was it worth the payoff? Probably not. Yeah, because it still clips in way too much into the ceiling. So I probably had it right, and then I forgot about it's not going to be level with the cabinets. That's close enough. Close enough. Okay, so we got that. Okay. I think I'm wanting to move upstairs a little bit. We got this office space, and I mean, it's got a pretty good bit of stuff already. And then how does this tree have to zoom all the way out? Just so it renders in the tree. I just want to make sure. Okay, no, that's above. So I don't have to worry about anything I put on the desk. Unless I want to like keep this open. There's a little opening here through the window, so I don't want to put anything tall on the desk right there. Okay. Let's get it started. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I'm feeling like a little out of it. Like more so than usual, okay? I know like someone probably was thinking. You're out of it all the time, which is very fair. And I don't dispute that. This would be cute. I'll put this size down like right there on that wall. I think I like the base swatch on that one actually. This is a fun color, but it doesn't really go with anything. We have the green and yellow here. Oh, we can do that. I like that one. I'm fine with that. Okay. Now, if we want to put a plant, which I know I want to put a plant, we're going to put a plant right here. Just got to figure out which one. What if we put the little bonsai tree? Oh, it doesn't fit up there naturally. Okay. That one. Thought I had my other little bloomin' rooms plant in here. I don't see. I can't even find the pack. There's just too much DLC. Okay. I'm gonna put that there. I'm fine with that being there. I want to size this down. This plant just looks too big for what it is. I'm not a big fan of that one. Let's go with this. Ooh, I kind of like that one. There are 3 swatches of this one that I like. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so we got that, we got that, we got that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get this. Gonna put this here. I want the books. Where are the books? I need the books in the trunk of the books. Size that down. Put this right here. I'll size it down just a little bit more too. Yeah, we'll put that at like 0.67-ish, something like that. Somewhere around in there. Maybe a little bit more like scale 0.63, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Put this here. I love this item so much. I kind of like the original swatch. I don't want everything to be green. We get some of the purple and pink books there too, so that works better anyways, I feel like. Okay. Just checking a few things. I may need to go get a snack. A little snack. Oh yeah, let's put this up here. I like the idea of that being up here. Oh, I didn't alt place that very much, so that's good. Can do that. Yeah, well, that one's kind of a mood. I like that. I feel like I like that one better, actually. Yeah, because we get the blue from the curtain in that, too. We're going to do that. Let's get the pictures from Casanova Cave. Okay, just show everything. Oh, it doesn't slot to the shelf in here. That's annoying. Just have to raise those up slightly. Tony. Tony. Well, if it isn't Tony. Just like we rehearsed, y'all. Just like we rehearsed. What we talked about earlier. We don't sound so excited. Congratulations! You won both the bracket challenges. I don't know if you were watching the games earlier. UConn like really beat South Carolina. South Carolina did not show up to play today. No, that was right. Okay. We're good there. And I'm thinking we could put a little candle. Oh, I don't think the vintage is going to work well in here. What? Where is it? Vintage. I have debug on. Wait, what? Live edit and debug is on. Why is vintage not showing? Am I overlooking it? No, because I don't see any of the businesses and hobbies stuff. Why is that not showing up? Oh, wait. Wait. The blush collection is actually super cute. Oh, wait. Let's do the blush. Where is... Yeah. Oh, that's so big. Never mind. I don't want that, but we could still put something from it that we can size down. The little gnome would be cute. It actually slots there, but that's not how big I want that to be. Oh my gosh, yes, that's gonna be so cute. Did I size this down? No, okay, we're good. You're at work? How'd work go? Shelby Berry, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this green color. And for this part of the build too, it just made sense. Just made sense. Okay, let's... Oops. That is cute. That's cute. Oh, no, okay. I was like, wait, what? What's... Oh, wait. While we're at it, though, we could put something else from the blush collection up here. Maybe we get one of those scent things. And put that right here. You had terrible sleep last night, so you were tired, but work itself wasn't bad. I've been there. It's not fun when it's like that. Caitlin, welcome in. Where do I get my inspo from? That's a good question. I didn't really get... It depends on the build, I guess. This build, I had seen another person do a like crystal-y build, and I was going to do a treehouse, and so I was like wanting to combine my idea of doing a treehouse with the crystals for this build. So this is that's what sparked the inspiration of doing like a magical whimsy type treehouse. So we have a long ways to go. The exterior is going to be what shines on this. I'm still like pretty focused on the interior. But it'll be a lot of fun. It's just taking a lot of time to do because we do a lot of maximalism in our builds here. I don't know if you're familiar with my builds or not, but thank you so much though. I appreciate you saying that. We have a lot of fun here. I stream on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube whenever I play Sims. So if you hear me talking and you don't see anything in the chat, then that's why. I have chats from other platforms. Twitch is like the main active one that I have. Ever since TikTok died and came back, it's not been the same. It's like completely flat. My live streams are nothing like they used to be on TikTok, which is kind of sad. Really sad. I used to meet a ton of people on TikTok. Mel, didn't I meet you on TikTok? I can't remember who all. Is there anyone watching right now that I met first on TikTok? I don't remember. I want to say Leah too, maybe, was from TikTok. I don't know. I don't know. It's been way too long. It's like 6 months. Let's see, what other fun, cutesy things? We could get more of the collection here. I don't want to overdo it, but like that would be cute right there. It's got an alert. Is it a storm alert? Just rain, okay. Gonna get rain overnight. Okay. Tony, YouTube for you. Yeah, I always think it's interesting and fun to like see where people come from, and I'm not gonna remember where everyone comes from. Fernie, oh, Fernie would be cute. We'll definitely have Fernie in a lot of other places in this build. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him in here. This is gonna be like a little terrarium, which is literally a half tile, so we can't fit too much in here, but I'm gonna put a couple of crystals and we'll figure something out for in there. That's coming up soon. How big is this? Yeah, that's pretty big. I don't know if I want this anywhere either. Okay. Yeah. Just boop. Okay. Let me. Well, that's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna slot to the cube. I feel like the cube is too small for that. But I've been surprised before, so let's see. Are y'all excited about the new kits coming out this week? Because I am. I want that bathroom, sleep bathroom kit. I'm so excited about that one. You were just on TikTok and tried to find my Twitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't link everything on TikTok. It's hard. I have my YouTube link there. But everything is linked on everything else for the most part. Yeah, the bathroom kit looks really good. We have that, and then the other one, is it like, why am I thinking whimsical? What's the name of the cast one? I don't particularly care for cast kits. I don't remember what it's called. But since Tony won both of the challenges, he gets some DLC for free. So let me know, Tony, whenever you make up your mind on what you want. And Sweet Allure. Okay, okay. Sweet Allure and Sleep Bathroom Kit. Yep. I saw that the Sweet Allure kit already had some kind of negative reviews, even though it's not out yet. I don't do reviews on casts, if you're new here. Every time kits come out, I ignore the cast side of things because I can't give like a really great review on it because I don't use it. And that's pretty much the main reason why I don't do that. Otherwise, I would just be like, this is a shirt and it looks cute. I like this one. I don't know what we have and what we don't have when it comes to cast items. So it's kind of like, I don't know where there are any gaps to be filled, or, you know, that's where I'm coming from. I don't really know what we need more of. I don't think I like that plant in there. It looks a little goofy. It needs to be bigger. So I could make it go down and then size it up and see how large I can get it before. Let me put it back to original size. Actually, that's kind of cute. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of cute. Or do we want like a flower? I kind of want to get a flower because we have all these other leafy plants. That's a good contender. We'll keep this chicken tender here. That's a good tender. Not buying anything else until the tariffs stop. I know a lot of people are going on a buy ban and just getting essentials. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting to get my paycheck from last month. So my rent comes out tomorrow, and my bank account is not going to be looking good if I don't get my paycheck soon. Yeah, there's another 3 kits coming on May 1st. Yep, lots of stuff forthcoming. Lots of stuff. It's never going to end. Ooh, what about... Let me see. I don't know if these are... Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, that's kind of cute. Wait. This is one of my favorite plants in the game. I know the leaves are clipping in a little bit. I'm not too concerned about that. Did I already size it down? No. Yeah, okay. I did that. I'd have to make it pretty small if I don't want that to clip. Yeah, and I don't think it looks as good whenever it's like that. Then I'd have to elevate it, like, pretty good bit. Get this back to original size. Let go of it. What? Don't do that. Don't do that with me. Not right now. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I had it at 0.75. I was like, what? And then let me lower it back down. Sorry, y'all, I'm being a little indecisive on this right now. I do like the flowers better. I do. Just trying to like decide on the size, and if I can overlook the clipping on that, I think. And then it literally doesn't change because the flowers are the flowers. That's cute. I think that's cute. I like that. Okay, and then this camera keeps jumping up because of what's going on, and I keep getting blinded from this one thing. That glowing orb needs to glow somewhere else. Actually, don't, because I don't want to have to put that back. Okay, what's another cute little clutter item we can put up here? We could put another candle. Oh, wait, I didn't put a candle because I couldn't do that. Yeah, let's put a candle. We need a candle, and I don't want to get the wall candle. Not here, anyway. Get one of these, maybe? I'd have to alt place it. I do like this thing. That would be cute. That looks just like the... Which one is that? It's not vintage. It's not... Is it industrial? No. It's not the industrial one. We have this in businesses and hobbies. This same kind of look with the speckled, whatever. I kind of like this color though. And it's like a lighter shade. It goes with the door somewhat. And that on top of the green could be kind of a vibe. We're gonna do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it to it. You know what I'm saying? Stop slotting. Why do they want to auto slot there? That's kind of weird. I mean, I'm all for it. That's where I'm trying to put it. But at the same time, it's kind of weird that it's doing that. I don't know. Oh, that's too far in. Uh, what? Why is it going up and down? What sorcery is this? That was weird. That was weird. I have no idea how I did that, or why I did that, rather. We can't scale it because it's got the candle. Ooh, let me bring it forward just a little bit more. Dadgummit, it keeps popping out. Now it's too far. Here we go. Good enough. Good enough. And then we'll put a couple small things here eventually too. We could still put this candle. I kind of like the idea of that. You think you're choosing life and death if it's on sale anytime soon? Completely fine with waiting for it to go back on discount, because I feel like they always put everything back to full price for a bit directly after this brings. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being patient with that. If you're okay with waiting, I'm fine with getting it either way, though. I don't want you to have to wait too long, so I'll keep an eye on it and see. I'll take it the first time. You love that texture? Oh, like with this? Yeah, and we have it in businesses and hobbies. I just can't remember which version it's, like what it's called. It's not the industrial, I don't think. And there's one that starts with an M that I think it is, and I just can't remember what it's called. And for some reason, it's not wanting to show anything right now when I search for it. So this is the blush collection. Yeah, it's only showing the blush right now, which is weird. We have vintage, which is the yellow. It's one of my favorites. It has the yellow spots. Yeah, it's only showing the one. I have no idea why it's doing that. Edit, debug. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just showing the blush. That's kind of bizarre. I don't know why it's doing that. It happens every time I load into the game. It's happened on other times I've built offline. And it'll show like one or two, and then you can't really find any of the others. Pottery. Collection. I don't know what people would call this. That's not right. What is this? Yeah, these are like the collectibles. That's not what I'm wanting. Oh, wait, what is this? Yeah, okay, so some people are calling it that. I don't know which is the thing. At least this is just like one tile. That's not gonna break anything, I hope. Is my pole still there after placing that? Yes. So we have romantic. Well, oh, this is all called the romantic sculpture. Oh, shoot. But where's the one I was thinking of, though? Because oh, it is this one. It's this one right here. That's what I was thinking of. It has that same kind of spackled look to it. Modern. It is modern. See, I was like, it starts with an M. I don't know why I couldn't remember modern, but that's pretty funny. So I was right. the modern collection. Okay. Well, that was a fun little detour. I think I want to try to get a little sculpture right here that's not related to our blush collection. Once I figure out what I'm gonna put here, I'm gonna need a couple minutes. I want to like go grab a snack. Whoops. I'm getting a little hungry. A little hungry. I already know what I'm gonna get. It shouldn't take me long. But I still have business in... No, I don't. Okay. There we go. I was like, why do I mainly only see businesses and hobbies? We could put the little bunny. Oh, that would be kind of cute. Just like that, right on top of the computer. I feel like everything's being a little too matchy-matchy. I don't want it to be that matchy-matchy. I'm gonna do that swatch. I feel like it brings this in from the curtain a little bit at the bottom. And do our little bunny. Little bunny. Little bun bun. Little boom bon. Little boom bam boom. Might need to rotate it a little bit more this way and then scoot it over. Yeah. Cute. Nice and cluttered. And then I want to get a notebook. Maybe do yellow. Because we do have like the yellow accents. Put that right there. Cute. Okay, and then it would be nice to get a hanging light. Oh, you do want Finn to be able to choose for the other pack though, since she was second for the women's pack. Okay, that's really nice of you, Tony. I will say that's really, really kind of you to do that. So Finn, if you're still here, Tony said that you could pick the second pack, so that's really nice. Thank you, Tony, for doing that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you for doing that. It did come down to the last game, you know, so it's like, if anyone else was going to get a DLC, then Finn. It literally came down to that game today, and Finn could have won, but South Carolina choked a little bit, I think. So Finn, if you have any DLC that you have your eyes set on that you would like, let me know. Let me know. My nose is getting itchy. Okay. I think I am going to keep that, though, as like a fun little tradition to do the bracket challenges. Winner gets a DLC. Because I don't care about basketball, and I feel like most of us, if any of us, care about basketball that much. But that's what makes it fun, I think, because it's the only time I'm ever invested. Every year I like doing the bracket challenge, and that's about it. And so I think it's fun. I think it's fun to get competitive a little bit. Fun, like fun competitive, you know? But this is kind of cute. I've never used this. Oh, it comes in green too. I know that's a lot, but I kind of like doing that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we're gonna do that. want kind of a floor lamp over here too. We could put the little lantern. That'd be a vibe. Because we have the other candles and stuff. I think I like just kind of the plain one. I've never used that swatch either. I think that's pretty. I think that's really pretty. And then I want to maybe make this warm white a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna go get me a snack. Yeah! See, I love our little community here. That's really nice. We have some nice people. Really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go get a snack. If y'all are playing Sims, take a little break, get a little stretch going. I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I'm gonna check on Mia, make sure she's okay. And then I'll be right back and we'll get into this some more. So, hang on for a few minutes, y'all. I'll be right back, okay? Okay? Okay, friends? I need food. Okay, I'm back. Thank y'all for waiting. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I try to give back, you know? I can't do it super often, at least not right now, but I try. And I did apply for the EA Creator Network, and I've still not heard back. They say I have to wait 3 months. And if I don't get a response, I have to reapply. So my 3-month period is up at the end of April, because I applied on January 31st. But I know I can get some codes. You know, if I could get some codes and give away some DLC, that would be nice. But, not looking. Yeah, 3 months. And then it could just go unreviewed, and then you just have to resubmit it, which is annoying. And I feel like that's what's going to happen to me. I'm back, I'm dead. I did not want to dirty dishes, so I'm like eating directly out of a container right now. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dishes either. I am not a big fan of dishes either. And what's even more obnoxious right now for me, like very much first world problems, is that I ran out of my dishwashing detergent. And I'm a little particular with that because I don't want microplastics. And I have the auto ship on Amazon because it's cheaper for the subscribe and save. And I have to wait. Like, I can't up the date any further than I already have. So it's not going to get here till next Saturday. So I have to wait 6 days. I already have my dishwasher half full right now. I have dishes in the sink. And so the past couple of days, I just like have been I've been like reaching into the sink and I just wash the plate with my hand. Like, I have dish soap. And I'm just like, don't feel like doing all of them though, so I'll just take things out as I need them and wash them. But I have to wait 6 days for my dishwashing detergent. And so I was like, I'm just gonna eat out of the container. I don't feel like adding more dishes to the sink right now. So I'm just being lazy. But like, I'm not gonna buy more dish detergent just so I can get it sooner, you know? So I want to save my money. But yeah, I just wash things as I need them. I'm trying not to like add to the pile, I guess is what I'm saying. So if there's something in the sink or in the dishwasher that I need, I'll just go ahead and hand wash it right then and there and use it. But I am not gonna hand wash all my dishes. I don't feel like doing that. No, thank you. No, thank you. It does give me the ick a little bit. I'm grateful I have a garbage disposal at least, but it still gets pretty nasty. I'm debating going to the grocery store after my stream tonight and getting popcorn, just so I can like make some tonight. I don't need it. I probably won't because I won't feel like it by that point, but the best part about washing dishes is emptying a clean dishwasher. I can't say I relate. I don't think I can relate to that. I'm one of those people where I will leave dishes in the dishwasher even though they're clean, and I'll still pull from the dishwasher as I need them until my sink gets too full, and then I'll empty the rest of the dishes out and then reload the dishwasher, and by that point it's full. So then I have to wash them as soon as I load the dishwasher in. And so it's just a vicious cycle of there are most of the time there's always clean dishes in my dishwasher more than dirty dishes. Hey, Donguri. Yesterday was crazy, although you're just relaxed. I'm glad you're able to relax tonight. That's good. I've had a pretty relaxing weekend for the most part. Last weekend was crazy for me. The way you'd be so good at keeping up with dishes if you had a dishwasher. Fair. I think I've taken it for granted. I think I've taken it for granted, so I'm not good at keeping up with it, with like emptying it as soon as they're clean. I should just go ahead and empty it. That way I can fill it up and I don't have dishes piling up in my sink. I just put them in the dishwasher as I dirty dishes up, you know, and my sink stays empty. I just can't get in that cycle. I struggle to get in that cycle. And Tony, you like mopping. Can't relate to that either. I actually don't like mopping. That's like the one thing I dread more than anything. When I start, I just want to get it over with as quickly as possible. Now, vacuuming, back before we had all these Roombas and things, that was my thing. I loved vacuuming. I loved vacuuming. Even as a kid, that was like one of my favorite things to do. I remember as a kid, the infomercials that come on like super early in the morning. There was this one vacuum cleaner that had like the built-in carpet cleaner with the soap and everything. And back in the 90s, that was cool. Like if you had that, that was a fancy vacuum cleaner that would shampoo your carpets. And I begged my parents to get one of those. And they eventually did. They got one, and I went to town on that thing. Like, I loved vacuuming. I think it was like called a Kirby. I don't remember. I think it was Kirby. I don't know. I can like see it so clearly in my head, but man, I loved that vacuum cleaner. You went to the bowling alley yesterday afternoon for your younger brother's birthday and played. Oh, that's fun. I love bowling. Originally, you're gonna go to the diner, but we ate some food and snack bar instead. Yeah, that's nice. I like an activity more so than. Well, I guess it depends on my mood, but I do generally prefer activities over just like going to a restaurant. You know, it's more fun, memorable. Unless it's like a restaurant I've not been to. I like nice restaurants that I can't, afford to go to regularly. Those in and of themselves are great experiences. Yeah, I can see that, like, chores having that instant gratification can make them more enjoyable, for sure. I know I'm like that, too, whenever I do some cleaning. I did some cleaning in my bathroom yesterday, and definitely felt good to have that done. Okay, I think I'm done with my snack. Well, this has been fun. Nice little relaxing chat. But yeah, vacuum toys. I had so many vacuum toys. I was obsessed with those things. I was obsessed. I know I've said that like 20 times, but I was. I really was. I was looking for this thing. It's Inkspire Glow. I was like searching selfie light, ring light, all these other things. Good grief. I don't know. I kind of want to still put something else right here. Like in this area. I'm not going to put this, but like I can't size this down because it's a flame. But like that fits really well there. Like that. But I want something right here. And I can't figure it out. Oh, whoa. My chair hit the desk. Hey, David. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome in. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Is anyone working? Like, Finn, are you still working on this shell? Oh, yeah, Dungaree, you can ignore that. Anytime the bot, like, posts a chat, it'll post it on everything I'm streaming on. So, unfortunately, like, that's for the Twitch commands. So it's not going to do anything on YouTube. So you can just ignore that. Anything with an exclamation point in front of it. If you type it in on Twitch, it'll do something, but unfortunately, YouTube doesn't do things like that. I don't like how big that is. And then small, it looks weird because it's so short. Don't we have like, there has to be like a candle. Do we not have a thin candelabra or whatever? We have this one from Realm of Magic, but it's still so big and sized down. I don't think it's gonna work well. Yeah, the flames are floating. They're floating, which, I mean, honestly, for Realm of Magic, that could be a vibe, but you're so much happier with how it looks today than last time exteriors. That's good. That's good. I actually had a bit of, ooh, like this is kind of close. Maybe you could do that one. I had a bit of a revelation with mine, I feel like. Is this one I can size down? Yes, maybe. I feel like I didn't... I don't know. I feel like it's just because it's such a different build than what I've done before. But I was like not sweating the small stuff as much in my build for the shell. Ooh, I kind of like the vibe of that. Oh, that's cute. We're gonna do that. And if it's a candle, don't tell me, because I'm liking that. I can make that work. Oh, you finished yours too, Shelby? Awesome. Well, that's 2 shells done for our community so far. Whoop whoop. Look at us go. Now, I can't really do, like, much cluttering in the bathroom, so I don't know. I could put something on the wall right here. But that's gonna be pretty much it. That's a little too pink, I think. You landed! Mel landed, everyone! She made it to Atlanta. Wait, why am I... Just put paper. Not toilet paper, just put paper. I might just have to do like a roll on the back of the toilet. We ain't got the room. We ain't got the time or the room. Just put a little roll back there, you know? Something little something something. It's floating just a little bit. And we get like a really cute swatch of that too, which I might use. It was rough, like turbulence. It's a little bit curved on the back, so we're gonna ignore that. You could do the flower one. That's kind of cute. Since we don't have much in here, might as well be a little extra with something like that. I think that's cute. And then, what would be a nice little bathroom decor? We could put a window here. Well, no, because this is higher up, so even with a window up there, you could see in. Never mind. Not gonna do that. This is kind of cute in here. Size down, I don't want it that big. The little butterflies. Kind of goes with the build. I don't like the color of the frame as much. There we go. Do that. I like the brown better. Matcha is so... I like matcha. It is a bit of a strong flavor. I don't always like it by itself. Sometimes I like to mix it with... I have like a strawberry protein powder, and it actually tastes really good with strawberry. and I'll throw my matcha powder in with that. I have moringa powder too, which can be a bit strong, and I do the same thing. But like, I am obsessed with matcha. I almost did matcha tea tonight, but I went for a detox herbal blend with green tea, a mint green tea. So it's kind of a good combination. But yeah, we were talking on Zasan's stream earlier today. I had him on all afternoon while I was building in The Sims. And teas and stuff came up, and we talked about boba, and I love boba. And liked. I love me some matcha. Matcha anything. Matcha flavored cheesecake. Matcha, like literally anything. Pistachio, same thing. I talked about that in the Discord with Mel earlier. It's like, I love pistachio flavored anything. Give me some pistachio flavored ice cream, whatever. Like, just pistachio flavor. I just realized how that's not centered anymore because this was not fitting that easily in here. The matcha Pocky? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I've not had that before, but I do know what you're talking about. Okay. Let's keep going. Now, this is so small. Don't know how this is gonna work. I kind of wish that we had a way to have that open to the outside, but alas, not gonna happen. Wait a second. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe something I can work on off stream potentially. Matcha mochi? Yes. I have had matcha mochi several times, and it is really good. I used to be a manny. And Finn, you might remember this when I lived in Albuquerque, that I mannied a set of twins, and they would have mochi. And they loved mochi, and I got to have the mochi when we'd eat dinner and stuff. It was fun. It was really fun. But yeah, I love mochi in general, but the matcha mochi was good. Very good. I don't know what I want to put in here. We don't have that much room. Like, I wouldn't mind getting one of these. Maybe we could do the green, because we have the green in that space. I don't think I needed to press that. I'm gonna go back up. Go over here. This is gonna be tricky because I have to do it from here. Yeah, that's not gonna fit very easily. I need... That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, I don't think. I could lift it up, I guess. Could raise it. Also need to just like get a light in here for a minute. But yeah, I was a manny. I had 3 jobs. When I first moved out to Albuquerque, I had 3 jobs before school started, and then even after school started, I still had all 3 of them. Or no, I had 2 of them. And then it eventually became 0. But, I know I stopped nannying, but I think my other job, I don't remember. I think I kept it for a while, and then I got a different one. That's what it was. Yeah, so I worked. But I was a manny, and I worked as a medical scribe, and then I also worked at Buckle, which is a clothing retail store. And I transferred that job because I used to work at Buckle in Tuscaloosa, Alabama before I moved to Albuquerque. And then the nannying job was kind of I think the last one I got or something. It was mainly on the weekends. And then school started up, I got really busy, and I didn't like having school all week and then working on the weekends entirely, because this nannying job, like, it was literally the entire weekend. I worked 14-hour shifts on Saturday and Sunday. So I literally would get there at like a little before 7 in the morning, and then I'd be there until after 9:30 at night. And then I'd literally just drive home, go to sleep, wake up, and then do my workout and then go to work. Like, it was pretty brutal. And then once I stopped that job, I eventually got a job at Express, and so I kind of switched from working with Buckle. I think I worked at Buckle and Express for a little bit of time. There's overlap, and then I went exclusively to Express. It was more my vibe, clothing wise, anyways, at the time. So. Anyway. What if I got the hanging plant? I thought I favorited that one. Okay, I still have some work to do on my favorites. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. Favorite. Okay. I feel like this is gonna take up, yeah, like the whole thing, but that's kind of like in a good way. If I can like rotate it in such a way where it doesn't clip too much. I mean, I can size it down too. Yeah, like that fits kind of nicely back up in there. It doesn't clip into that too much, and that's not gonna matter. Yeah, I've done a lot of things. I have certainly done a lot of things. That's one thing I can like openly say with confidence. Oh, we could put some of this. You can't really see it very well though. I like the vines though coming out like that. Ah. You raise it just a little bit. What if I got a table in there and put the crystal on the table? I feel like I'm gonna be annoyed trying to fit that. Trying to like think through this. The concept is there, I just don't have a good way to do it. I think it's just this crystal. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use the green one like I want to. I think I gotta get like one of these because they're tall and skinny. Like when I size them down, I just think the shape works better with these. And I kind of like the look of that with it coming through the railing like that. It's kind of a cool vibe. Let me see if I rotate it. definitely needs to go like that, but it does clip kind of weird. Shoot. These things do not rotate very well. I think it's because I have to technically be in here. Yeah, it rotates a lot easier whenever I'm over it. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. It's like I know how I want it to be, and it just doesn't get. It's like, oh, almost there. It's almost there when it's like that. This is a very weird thing like that. What does that look like? Yeah, something like that. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe we could put the green underneath it. Is this weird? Yes. Why, yes. Yes, it is. Do I want to see it through? Yes, I do. I want to see what happens. Trying to figure this out. Thank you, Pixies and Parks. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Yeah, you can favorite items. You got better build die. I think I'll do the purple. Thank you, appreciate it. It's a work in progress. We still have plenty of things to do with it, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Okay, now I need to see really quickly. What does Fernie look like? I wonder, can I put him like, oh, I could. Oh, I want it to look like he's on the thing right there. Okay. I honestly might just do a few Fernies across. Maybe have some different shades of green. And then let me see if I can do something with the leaf curtains, size down. I don't want it there though. Like I actually want it down here. Okay, so if I put that there, honestly, it's kind of cute there too. I could do that. It gives us a little bit more leaf coverage here, and it kind of frames the railing. I like that. And then where is the, let me get the paranormal. Hanging plant. Probably size it down. Yeah, do something like that. I like it facing that way. Okay, and then let's see. Also, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and do another shout out. We do have a shell challenge going on right now. So if you go on the gallery, it's called the Tetris Shell Challenge. You can download it, and I have the rules here. You just can't change any of the existing walls. So all of the exterior walls have to be there. You can add your own interior walls. Of course, make a floor plan, add half walls, fences, roofs, patios, platforms, etc. And you can obviously move and rotate the lot itself too and change the wall height. So pretty much anything goes. It's just a matter of leaving what I have there, and then you can't add like external full walls that are attached to the shell. So you can download this on the gallery, and then I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm like getting that post, I guess, snack rush a little bit. So whenever you finish the shell, upload it to the gallery using hashtag Dr. Sims Tetris Shell right here. And then that way I can find it whenever we tour them on May 4th. So have these done by May 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's a Sunday night. It'll be like during this normal stream time. And we'll do shell tours and see what y'all did with it. I'm excited about it. But that is up. That is up. So y'all go do it. Go do the thing. Honestly, I like the idea of this. This is kind of cute if we could do that. Or do the yellow? We could bring the yellow in more, actually. I don't know. Too much. So this is 0.85, I think, total. And then one last thing that I want to do. Let's see. I want that to go on the inside. Now, I don't want to use that. I need like a, I might need to actually go and get like a bush, an actual bush. Or what if I, no, never mind. I want to leave that open and then I'll put a little glow orb, little orby. One of these. Okay, why is that not working? Oh, I have the tool mod on. I was like, what? What is happening? What is going on? Do something like that. And then maybe I could get like this one to put with the green crystal. Whoops, wrong way. It's like, there we go. I might just keep that. What if we do a little purple glow? Or we could do green. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Maybe I like the yellow kind of, because it looks a little more natural. It just gives it more of a brightness. I don't know, I think the purple makes the most sense though, because we have the big purple crystal right there, so it's kind of like, well, that's what's providing the light. Okay. I'll leave it like that for right now. It's got some fun plants and crystals in there. Okay. Maybe we can go over to the teenager's bedroom now. Just take a break from over there. I feel like I've been a lot quieter tonight. Sorry, y'all. I'm just like in the zone on working on a couple of things. It's like I've not been talking very much. Maybe just do something like this. We had this from high school years, but that's not really... Gotta still stick with like the treehouse type of vibes. Oh, this could be cute too. Because it's like a gemstone. Let's do that. We do get it in that purple. Nice. Such a big like little nightstand here, so I don't know what I'm gonna put on that just yet. I also left space right here. I don't know. We don't have like a lot of room to work with in here. I like to put hangout spaces in my teen bedrooms, and that's what this little area over here is meant to be. And I don't think I play tested this, and I don't think I can now because my sim can't get up the stairs over here. I'm not worried about that right now. Let's see. This is a really cute item. Does it come in a swatch? It certainly does. Has swatches that would work well in here. I'm gonna do that, I think, right now. I don't think I can fit a mini fridge like I like to do. I don't see that happening, but we could try. Yeah, these things are so bulky. So I'd have to like size it down, which isn't a big ordeal. I could put like a little fridge right here. Or over here. Tuck it into the wall just a little bit. I do the yellow. You do get a green. I'm gonna stick with the yellow for right now, though. Have some fizz. We'll put some fizz in here. I'm gonna have to fix that. Why we would have drinks on top of the fridge, I don't know, but maybe our fridge is full. Maybe the fridge is full. We're gonna put some snacks. We can put some snacks in here. A little snack space like this. Let me see. It's obnoxious. Put this little trash can. Get that in a purple, that's cute. Do that. Trying to think of like what we could put in this little area right here. We can't put like a TV anywhere in here. So that's like one thing I like to put, or we could put like a little, I don't know if the cubes would fit here very well because it's rounded. Little high school years cube. Could do something like that. Sure, let's do it. That blue matches pretty well. I'd like to tie in the blue just a little bit more. Maybe we do the pink. So we have that color over here and then the blue there. Just to get some extra little pops of color. I think that works really well. Let me get some comfy gamer objects. I keep forgetting about this. Like, that's a thing. Not that I would use it in here, but the cubes. We could put like a lot of the little objects from that kit in here. Would be the vibe, maybe. A little hanging cow plant would be super cute. Somewhere. I put this on the table, yeah. Let's put that like right there, and then we could get a cute little green swatch with the cow plant there. We do get a purple, the nice little periwinkle shade of that could go well in here too. This pink, I don't want to do too much pink. The green's okay. I actually think I like the green. I like the darker leaves. That. So many things can fit down in this one little cube. I'm gonna put the picture up here. I think that's all I'm gonna put. Oh, this would be cute too. I think I'd rather use that than the manga. Let's see. Put this here. Boba. We got the Boba picture. And I like the idea of the monkey character because it's purple. I don't know if we want that for this necessarily. I kind of like just doing the flowers. Little space kitten is super cute. I think I want to just do the flowers for that. Yeah, that's cute, like that. And then we could put our books. Is that slotting? No, okay. At first I thought that was slotting to the chair and I was like, what? I'll put the little camera with the little sticker collection down here. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's gonna have to come back over that way a little bit more. And then the books just by themselves there. We do some of the purple on that, and the green, and then we do that. A little bit of pink. Cute. Livens it up a little bit more, gets some lighter colors. And maybe we could have the book here with the hedgehog. I don't think I want the alarm clock. That's a little too... It's not really with the theme, I don't feel like. Could put the candle. I'm not really feeling that, I don't think. I put the trash can right here by the door. And then I could actually get these here, so you have even more of a hangout space. You put those, and then we could have I like the cookies would be a fun swatch to put in here. Okay, I think that's everything from this kit that I want to use right now. I need to save. It's been a minute since I've saved. Honestly, the blush collection could be cute in here too, a little bit, if we wanted to add that. I might add the, let me do some lighting real quick. Get a floor lamp. The businesses and hobbies one, the new one, would be cute in here potentially. If I can find it. Where is it? There it is. Definitely have to size it down. Yeah, like I like the floral kind of design on that. I think that's really cute in here. I don't think the pink isn't too bad for the full color, but I'm just not sure that I like that. I think that's cute. And maybe we could get a plant over here. Ooh, we could get the vintage. Oh wait, it's not gonna show it, is it? Yeah, I still don't know why it's not working tonight. Debug, live edit, organized, debug. No idea. I don't know what's going on with that. Usually I can search. Let's see, let's hope that I can find it on the gallery. Vintage. I don't know what people would be uploading it as necessarily. Maybe I could like narrow it down. By selecting businesses and hobbies only? Yeah, there we go. Vintage glaze. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. They call it glaze. Wait a second. Where did it go? You can go ahead and save that to my library because it's like one of my favorite collections. I'm probably gonna reference that a lot. Is my poll? Yes, it's still there. Okay. We do have the oil burner. That would be cute. Maybe on the nightstand. Wait a second. Yeah, that's cute. And then I was thinking of doing kind of like what we did in the office space and grabbing a vase and putting a plant in it right here. Yeah, that's cute. That'll be a cute little vibe. Or I could put a little, no, I don't think I want to put a little table there. Let's put a plant. Let's just put a plant. Oops, wrong thing. Decorations. What little flower do we want to put in here? I do want it to be a flower, I think. I don't think I want to put like just a leafy plant. This could be cute in here with the purple. That could be an option. Yeah. And then you only get a couple of swatches with the flowers changing. I don't know if I want purple or if I want the yellow. I kind of like the yellow with the purple, like that, the yellow colored. I'm thinking maybe I could even size this down just slightly. I'll see what it looks like. Maybe right in the middle. Yeah, that's better. I think that's cute. Doing something like that. I don't think there's anything else from that collection. The little candle holders could be cute in here too. I don't want to like have everything though. Could put one like next to the door right there. So I was thinking of trying to put something on the wall right here, but maybe I just put a little candle holder. Forgot I had deletion protection on. So let me just go through and grab all of this stuff and delete it real quick. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh, whoops. Is there a light to the room? No. Okay. And then we'll get, I want to look at a couple of things from high school years. Like maybe she could have a little bit of makeup there. Yeah, just leave the base swatch for that. I do really like this object. Like, almost inclined to put a little bitty table or another set of cubes right here instead. Could put that instead of this here. I'm not expecting all of this to fit here. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep multiple objects though. Thing is way bigger than you think it is. I don't understand. Is there like a platform? Or not really. I don't know why this keeps dropping down. Like I don't know what's happening with that. Oh, okay. It's just I need to place the nightstand down. Once I click it, it's fine. Whew. Okay, well that took a minute. But I do like the cluttered, kind of messy look with this. It's like, give me all the clutter. All the cute clutter. Welcome back, David. Welcome back. I'm gonna be wrapping up in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Let's see. Bum bum. There was something I was looking for in the wall decor, and I didn't find it. I thought it was high school years. Maybe it's the pastel pop kit. Yeah. This thing. Not sure if I'm gonna use it. I do kind of like the vibe of that. With the purple. Okay, and then we have this little thing. Maybe we could put that right there. I don't know if we want to put this over here necessarily. It's not quite the right shade of green. This is obviously more of a minty green for the pack that it's from, but that one's kind of fine. Let's leave it with the purple for now. Down, 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 down. Maybe we can find some other things from high school years to go up on this little shelf. I'm not sure. Like, I don't want Frank the Womp Womp. I don't think that would be quite the vibe. I already have the makeup on the other one. It's not quite right either. We could put her from Love Struck. Why not? It's a cute little vibe. There he is. Herbert Hart. Put him up here on this little shelf. Oh, he's sad. I wanted to use the red, but not if he's sad. I like that swatch, because it kind of goes with this over here at the trunk. But I don't want him to be sad. Well, that stinks. I'll use the pink. kind of like that one. I don't know if that's meant to be, I don't think it's meant to be like brown. It looks kind of brown toned. I think it's actually like a really deep red is what that's supposed to be. It's kind of close to this color on the little rug space right here, but I don't really like that on top of the purple though. It's like the colors I'm inclined to use the most are the sad face ones, and I don't want them to be sad. I like the yellow. So we have a few little pops of yellow. And it comes off the purple pretty well. It's a complementary color, so I might do that. Maybe Herbert's sad because she's growing up and she put him up on her shelf instead of her bed. He used to be on her bed and now she put him up on the shelf, so he's sad. Maybe just to get a little bit of kind of the magic vibes, we could put like a crystal terrarium up here. Get a little piece of something. Let me see which ones. I have so many options out here. Which one should we get? I kind of want to get this like little. I don't want the purple though. I want the red one. Get the red Kyber crystal. And size it up just a little bit. Maybe not that much. Just to bring out a little bit of the red tones that we get in the room. I know it's a little bit more vibrant than the reds that we have, but I do think this would be kind of cool if it would stop slotting so I can place it where I want it to go. It would be wonderful. And then I wonder if we could get some fairy lights or something. I don't know if they're gonna look good along that wall though. It's gonna be the main issue. Put this here maybe? No. I don't know if this really goes with the... It does have a whimsy look to it though. Never mind. I do think that's more of a whimsy vibe. I think that fits. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? Like getting distracted. I was gonna look up something. Fairy lights. I don't even know. I don't use those nearly as often. Oh, wait. I do want to use maybe the new ones we got from Businesses and Hobbies, the branches. I used those in the art studio too. This could be kind of nice in here. That's going to be clipping through the ceiling if they're that high. But they come in fun colors. Whoa. I have to alt place these because I guess with the rounded room, it's not gonna place super well where they look connected. I kind of like it just like that. I don't know if they're gonna fit very well. I bring them across over here. Oh, it doesn't stick through the wall at least. That's kind of cool. Finished with the remodeling. That's nice. Just have painting left. So that's coming along. Maybe if I do them like as the pink. Doesn't really, it's not noticeably different. But okay, got them all, I think. What does it look like without these lights in here? Yeah, like we don't even need those. So that's good. I think this is cute. I think it came along relatively quickly. Not super quickly, but I don't picture her being messy, so I don't want to put like the messy clothes and stuff like that. We could put some shoes next to the door like this. Yeah, I think that's kind of magical feeling. Got some whimsy vibes too. Nice. Okay. So we made progress on the office area. We kind of like made progress on this area, the living space. Got some nice little details finished with that. Then went upstairs, kind of got the office space a little bit more spruced up and cluttered up. Did a little terrarium here. All I did in here was add a picture and toilet paper, but still got some nice little add-ons there. And then we ended up doing the bedroom over here. So we're making our way through. I think the next time we work on this, I'll focus on the primary bedroom because that's one we can easily knock out relatively quickly. Like there's not much left to do in here except just do a few little clutter items because it's so small. And I'm saving the exterior for all of these little rooms with balconies and stuff till we just do the exterior as a whole. So in the next stream, I think we can work on the primary bedroom and then finish up the art studio and the music room for sure. And then maybe even get to the Crystal Creations room over here. And then after that, it's mainly going to be, because the other rooms are finished, it's going to be the greenhouse area and then the outside. That's it. So we managed to get a lot done, I feel like. It's coming along. And then off stream, I'm going to keep working on this because it's going to take me a very long time to do this. And then like little hanging crystal details and things like that. That way we don't have to waste stream time with the very, very nitty-gritty detailed things. I don't think people necessarily want to see that. Now, if you do, I'm okay with doing that, but I would just need to schedule some extra extra streams. And we could do something like that. Do like a TLC stream where we just focus on very little nitty-gritty details. Oh yeah, and we had to fix this, and that took up a little bit of time too. So I feel like we were productive tonight. So this is what we're working on. If you're just now joining in, I'll do like a quick little overview so you can know what you're signing up for if you want to follow or subscribe, depending on which platform you're watching on. But this is a big like magical treehouse building that I started, and it's because we ended up hitting 500 subs on YouTube, and at this point we're over 1,200, and that's just because I had like an 800 subscriber peak all of a sudden. And so we had a 500, a 700, and a 1,000 sub goal build, and we're currently doing this one for 500 and alternating with a row of townhomes with businesses on them, and that was for the 700 subs. So those are the two builds we're working on live streams right now. I usually live stream large builds, and then I do like a lot of content creation on the side on YouTube for smaller builds and things like that, and build challenges. But after we finish this one, we'll start the 1,000 sub build, which is to do a castle. So that one is forthcoming. That'll be our next kind of big build that we do. But the idea with this one was that it was kind of like a deconstructed home where rooms are scattered throughout the trees. And so the main house, though, is this building right here. And so we have like a living space with a kitchen, a little bitty dining area over here. And then once you come up, there's an office space off of that, a fully functional full bath. And then it's just like a little landing. And then we're going to have a little attic space up here that I've not done yet. And then we have this will be a floating library. So I'm going to put vines all over it to make it look like it's like being hung from the tree. And this is the vibe in here. It's a very unique shape to work with and doing a library, but ended up making it work. So it's got some fun vibes to it. And then off of that, we have a full bathroom. So it still just needs to be finished. And then when you come down here, we have like our little spell caster room. And this is empty because it's a tree that's actually running through it. So you can see it going inside here. So it's not just a big empty space like it looks when the tree's not rendered. So we have that vibe in there. And then as you come up above that, we have our primary bedroom, which we still need to clutter up a good bit and get the full vibes going for. And then we have off of that over here is a landing. If you go off over on this side, we have our little crystal creations room. So we still have to like actually do this room. And then when you come back to this landing and go up here, we're gonna have a greenhouse, and that's where we have our herbs and things like that. A big balcony landing area, which will be fun to clutter up a good bit, get furnished. And then we have a ladder coming up here, and this is where we have our little tower. So the idea up here was that this was like a princess. We were thinking of our daughter as a princess. This is her room. It's like the highest room in the whole build. So highest room, tallest tower, you know, kind of vibes, fairy tale. And so this is her room. Lots of fun little touches in here that I'm not going to get into tonight, but cutesy vibes. And then underneath that, we have an art studio. This is what it's looking like right now. Still have to do a little TLC with it. And then we have a music room. So fun vibe there. And then below that, we actually have this like little area that overlooks the water. So we have a little bit of a water feature here, and there's a balcony here. And then on the back, we have some more water feature, like a little marshy area. And then under this tree, where we have our spellcaster room, there's a portal room underneath the tree that we have going on in here. So lots of fun like little touches and nods in this build. It's got a lot going on to it. And then these little round things up here are floating lanterns. So they're gonna be like terrariums full of crystals and plants. And then we have an observatory deck over here. So it's a big build. It's pretty involved, more so than it looks like, but we're gonna get it done. I don't like to rush things, so I would like to be done with it already, but I want it to look really, really good, and I have a lot of fun with the little details and things. So I want this to be an absolutely stunning, knock out of the park build. So it's just gonna take a while. And the reason why we have this pathway with the stones on it like this is because I'm going to actually go in with the tool mod and sink each of these into the ground under the glass paneling. So it's like a custom tile sidewalk that has all these crystals and gems in the ground, and I'll put some glowing orbs and stuff too. So it's gonna be a really cool aesthetic whenever it's finished. This is gonna take a long time to do though. So I've started working on it off stream because there's no way I'm gonna do that during stream. That's just not fun for people to watch to watch me work on, I feel like. So yeah, lots of fun things. Lots of fun things still left to do on this one. It's gonna be a super cool build though. It'll be worth it. This will easily be probably one of my favorite builds all time that I've done, so. Hey, Ebony. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to always put so much effort into my builds, but that's why they take me so long. They take a long time for these bigger builds that I do on stream. Even ones I do off stream take a while, but I can get through those a lot quicker because I'm not having to like chat with people and engage as much. I can just be like super focused and hone in on it, and I can move a bit quicker than I can on live streams. But not saying that because I don't enjoy it. I definitely love the chit chat, and that's what makes it fun, is to chat with people and everything. But we do have like a little prison hanging here too, so we got some interesting things in this build. We had a bad baby who was trying to murder the princess, and so that's why you have the doll head, the princess doll head in there. So we had to put him in timeout. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all being here as well. So thank you so much for your support. I enjoy y'all hanging out. Even if you're lurking, it's still just nice to play with people I do this all the time where I lurk on other people on Twitch and things while I'm working on my builds, and it's just kind of fun to build alongside someone else in the Sims community. So I appreciate y'all being here, even if you're not engaging in the chats. It's still fun. It's still fun to be here with people and build a community. So thank y'all so much. Some builds take you 6 hours. I wish I could finish builds in 6 hours. Most builds take longer than 6 hours for me. But whenever we hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, I'm planning on doing a 10-hour live stream. We talked about this before, but I'll do a 10-hour live stream where I have to build something from start to finish. And it has to be done in 10 hours, which for some people, they're like, that's plenty of time. Not for a maximalist, not for someone like me. Like, I would not be able to do a build like this in 10 hours. But I do plan on doing a 10-hour stream when we hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. So just keep that in mind. It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a good time with that. But yeah, it's difficult when you're indecisive, for sure. For sure. And I mean, that's, I think, the biggest problem with all of this DLC that we're getting, as great as it is. It's like you're getting so many things now. We have so many objects, and then on top of that, just obviously the number of swatches for each object is just getting to be more time consuming with trying to like find something that's just the right fit or the vibe, because we have so many things now, which is good. I like that. That's a good problem for someone like me, but it does make it, you know, take longer to go through everything and see what we have. But I think we're gradually getting faster. And by we're, I mean me. I think I'm gradually getting faster. Everyone follows so this happens ASAP. Yeah, I have no idea either. I'm thinking it could be a fun challenge to do like the randomizer with the wheels, spin the wheels, and have like certain parameters where I literally could not necessarily prep for it or come into it with an idea. I kind of want to come into it with a blank slate, because that's what's going to make it super, you know, challenging, even more so than just the time constraint. So I think it'd be fun to have a couple of parameters that are randomly selected. But the build catalog is intimidating. Yeah, I agree. I don't do good with too many options. I did think I loved cluttering until you saw my builds. Yeah, I have done one minimalist build. I have done one. There's one build on the gallery. It's called the, what is it? Terra Verde, I think is the name of it. That one was so hard for me because it was a minimalist build. I wanted to do so many things, and I was like, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I think my game, okay, I was like, my game, of course, is gonna freeze. That was a while back. I had just started streaming when I did that, when I worked on that. Here it is, Terra Verde. It's like a modern mansion. Look at that. Look at that. You'll never see builds like this from me that are that empty. Like, it's not like empty, it's furnished, but, you know, it's just not a lot of clutter. It's just very open space. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just like being a maximalist. But that's like the only build, though, that I've done that's like that. Like, all of my builds have a lot going on with them. Oh, you can never use too many plants. Dad has watched some Simmer videos with you. Is like, why do you so many clutter so much? Yeah, it's just fun. It makes it look more lived in. It just looks more lived in. There's like, even in my little apartment here, I pretty much have something in every corner. Like, most people, not everyone, but most people have pretty cluttered spaces, even if they're clean. You can have a clean space that is still pretty cluttered. Like, you can have a lot of things on the countertops and things like that, but still have it be clean. But I've thought about doing like a minimalistic series of sorts on YouTube, just like where I can actually sit down and build a whole house in one go. Or do like a speed build or something like that, because with minimalism I can probably do it a lot quicker than I could that one that I just showed, because that one still took me a long time, but I was still kind of getting used to things, I feel like. But you have clean, organized clutter. Yeah. Yeah, we have a story or family. Yeah, that's a perfect way to say that. We usually do have, an idea of who's going to live there. So it's like we don't. If you just put furniture down, it's like, yeah, you can definitely still get that vibe that you're going for. But the little objects that you put in each room is what really sells the vibe that you're going for in a room, I feel like. So it's like this room could technically go to any type of sim age-wise. It was until I started adding these little clutter objects, though. Like, that's what tells you, oh, this is a teen, a little court board like this, things like that is what makes it. The grilled cheese books, the little stickers, that's what sells it being a kid's room, right? It's like these little details and objects, the little stuffed animal, or, Herbert the heart. That's what tells the story. Without the little clutter items, though, this could technically be, a bedroom for anyone. But oh, that would be fun to build a house with you. That would be cool. Yeah, you used to be a carpenter. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, Ebony. But that's really cool that you got to do that with your mom. Yeah, I haven't played Sims with my family. My parents, yeah, trying to get them to play. They have played video games before. I remember growing up, they would do a few, but not so much computer games as much as other types. But anyway, lots of fun. Party Panda, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Well, I could yap and yap and yap, but I need to go eat dinner and probably get ready for bed here soon too. So thank y'all for stopping by, hanging out tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to where this is going, and I hope that you all have enjoyed it just as much as I have in putting it together. But, oh, you FaceTime with your sister. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Party Panda. Thank you. I'm just wrapping up, but I hope you stick around. I hope you stick around. We have some big builds that we're working on right now. We'll work on this one again next Sunday, I think. I don't know. I might alternate it. I put my stream schedule in the Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, I have a channel in there for the stream schedule. You can see what we're going to be working on for the week. I have 3 weekly streams that I do. So, would love to see y'all Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern. But I hope you all have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you're tuning in from. Follow, subscribe if you'd like to join. Love to have you here on whatever platform you're watching on. I stream on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. So love to have y'all join us, and thank y'all again. Have a great night, okay? Bye.